Satnam, my name is Salima, yoga therapist. Join me today for Master Your Domain and a meditation called I Am. These two combined are a perfect remedy for PTSD. A 40-day practice is what you need in order to help your healing and to help your overall growth and well-being. Let's begin now. Please bring yourself into a cross-legged position, sitting up tall and straight. Take a few moments to assess yourself. Notice your breath. Is it running fast or slow? Is it running warm or cold? Flowing one nostril more than the other? All of this is normal. This is an opportunity to tune in and to settle into your physical body. No matter what's brought you here to the mat, there is a solution available to you. That will involve the breath, that will involve some movement and a meditation at the end. As you close your eyes now, breathe by inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4. Now we'll change up the breathing technique. We'll use the same length of time, but change the breathing just a little bit. Create a straw with your mouth. Make your mouth into an O shape and gently extend the tongue out, and then bring the sides of your tongue up a little bit so that you're inhaling through a tube and exhaling through the nose. So it sounds like this, it looks like this. Close the mouth, exhale through the nose. If you're not able to fold your tongue in this direction, simply make an O shape out of your mouth. And then close the mouth, exhale through the nose. This is called Sitali Pranayama. It is a cooling breath, a great way to help digestion and also to cool off any temper that you might have. So any heat in the body, this is an amazing breathing technique to help to balance out all of that. Inhaling through an O-shaped mouth or through a curled tongue. Closing the mouth and exhaling through the nose. Continue now. We're here for just about a minute. There are many different experiences that can trigger off PTSD. In particular, we're working and living in a time where there's a lot of unknowns. And so some of those unknowns, economic uncertainty, family living situations, or even experiences that you're having now might have reminded you of what happened in earlier parts of your life. And all of that is worthwhile taking care of. Because when you live in the present moment and you're free of these kind of symptoms of sleeplessness and anxiety, night sweats, nightmares, all of these things can really help you to feel a little bit more balanced. Continue on for this breath for 2 more rounds. Good, and then come back to your regular breath. Place your palms together at the center of your chest. Sit up tall and straight. Focus in between the eyebrows and slightly above. Close your eyes. Turn all of your awareness inward. This is your home base. This is your safe space. We tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I call on my highest consciousness. I am awake, aware, alert, and alive. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply. Hold the breath. And through the nose, exhale. Relax your hands all the way down. And let's begin with a series of warm-up exercises to allow energy to flow and so that you can feel relaxed and calm inside of this practice. From here, bringing your hands onto your knees. Inhale, press the spine forward, and exhale, roll the spine all the way to the back. So we're targeting the upper part of the spine now. Usually hands are on the shins. Today we're focusing on hands on the knees. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you roll all the way to the back. Inhale very deeply, come to center. And through the nose, exhale. From here, bring your hands onto your shoulders, 4 fingers in front, thumbs to the back. Inhale as you twist to the left, and exhale as you twist to the right. Inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Go at your own pace. And remember, if you need modifications, please look to Deb, who is on the screen with us, and a regular practice is with Vanessa. There's no benefit in pushing yourself to a place of pain or discomfort. What is important is that you go to your limit. If something is challenging you to your brain, challenging to your body, then stay with it. If it's creating pain, then back away. Only you know your body best. And so it's important to choose the exercises as best suits you. Stay on till the end and we'll explore a meditation called I Am. I Am, which is the meditation into beingness. When we're experiencing mental health challenges, a lot of times what happens is that we get a fracture from who we really are, and take on a facade, take on some other characteristics, symptoms, conditions that aren't the truth of who we really are. Stay tuned at the end for that practice. Inhale very deeply, come to center, hold still, hold steady. And through the nose, exhale. Good. Keep your hands in place. And from here, tip your right elbow down to your right hip. And then come back to center and tip to the opposite side. We're stretching out the side body. This is very important. Helps to expand the liver, the kidneys, and to open up the chest and the lungs. So we're taking the compression out of those organs so that everything can flow easily. We hold a lot of emotion in the kidneys and liver. Those are the filtering systems of the body. And so when emotions get stuck, when we are in a holding place, it's these organs that are holding those emotions that keep that place. So when we flush it out with these kind of movements, you have a little bit of detoxification happening and a little bit of flow of energy. Inhale very deeply, come to center. Hold steady. And through the nose, exhale. Good. Relax your hands all the way down. And extend your feet out in front of you. Point and flex your feet. Point and flex, point and flex. And then turn your ankles in circles. Go in one direction. And then switch. Good. We're going to begin our Kriya now. This is called Master Your Domain. And when you master your domain, your thoughts and your actions line up. In other words, what you think about, you can bring about. And when you bring that about, you know the action to take. This is a powerful Kriya. It works on the navel center. And as a result, we'll be doing quite a bit of work here to strengthen the abdominal area. The abdominal area contains a few different energy points. Number one is the fire of your belly. So imagining the color yellow and also firing up this area expands how other people perceive you. And so that you can walk with the power of your presence. From here, swing your legs around. You're coming all the way down onto your back to begin the first part of our Kriya. Good. So lying on your back now, flat on your back. Bring your hands palm facing down and tuck them underneath your buttocks. We'll be doing some leg raises, and Deb will show you the modifications. Vanessa will do the full practice. We're not here for too long, but there is going to be a little bit of a challenge to your physical body, depending on how active you are on a regular basis. So let's begin with the full extent of the Kriya, and if you're waiting for modifications, bring your feet to touch the ground so that you're bending at the knees. Okay, so for the full expression, inhale, bring the legs all the way up to 90 degrees, best you can. And as you exhale, lower the legs down. Good, and that's it. Now, if you're watching Deb, you can keep the knees bent and bring the knees towards the chest and then lower the legs all the way down so that the feet are touching the ground. Good, so go at your own pace now, inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. You can see here with knees bent, you're creating less of a load and less pulling on the abdominal area and the hip flexors. When you're doing a full extension, there's a little bit more power required from the abdominal area and firing up of those muscles. So go choose your best. You can start off with a full expression and then maybe you modify so that your knees are bent. And over time, the more you practice, you may find that you're able to do the full expression for a little bit longer or for the full duration. Again, no pressure. What's important here is that you sit with the practice. If none of these things are working for you today, then please simply lie on your back, imagine yourself doing it perfectly, and know that your brain is giving you the same benefits as if you were practicing with the full leg extensions. Good. So choose your option now. Close your eyes and breathe deeply as you move. We're creating a rhythm here with the breath. And this is a very important part of self-awareness, is to be able to combine breath and movement. This is also this key skill of working through PTSD, which is self-observation and self-regulation. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you go down. The protocol that I'm presenting to you today has been developed at the University of Toronto, and the researcher there is Farah Jindani. You can leave a note below or email me at love.yogavision@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to transfer that document over to you so that you can take a look. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you go down. Farah Jindani is not only a good friend of mine, but also a Kundalini Yoga teacher and a researcher with the University of Toronto, and now teaching at Sheridan College. Good, last two here. Good, raise your legs up for the last time, and then slowly lower everything down. Relax here, take a moment. So for those of you who are familiar with this Kriya, you'll notice that I have changed the breathing technique. We're breathing completely through the nose, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. The alternate and perhaps more advanced way to teach this is breathing rapidly through the mouth. We're going to bypass that today in favor of a more gentle, more safe practice, especially because we're not live together. We're watching this on a screen. The next part of our Kriya is single leg raises. So you can use the same methodology, full legs extended if you would like to do the full expression, or you can use the legs bent. So tucking the hands under the buttocks now, inhale, straight leg all the way up, and exhale down. For the modification, keep the leg bent, bending at the knee, inhale, straighten the leg, and then bend the knee and lower the leg down. Excellent, everyone's doing great. Always coming back to the breath. You're almost there. Good. Remember, a little challenge is great and pain is not so great. Choose your option. Make your way. Good, make this the last one on each side. And then gently lower your legs down. Take a moment, relax your hands away from your buttocks. Settle your spine into the mat. Take a moment here. Let the energy flow. Notice what's happening in your body. Pay attention to your breath. Pay attention to sensation. From here now, turn to your right side and bring yourself onto hands and knees. Tabletop position onto hands and knees. You'll need a little space behind you, so if you are settled close to a wall, then come to the top of your mat so that you have space behind you. From here, inhale, extend the right leg all the way straight behind you. And then exhale, bring it back. And then switch. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bring it back. Continue now, go at a rapid pace. If being on the wrists is painful, you can bring blocks underneath your wrists. You can even come down onto your forearms. That may feel a little bit more comfortable, especially if you have any wrist issues. Good, extending the leg behind you. Last 30 seconds. What's happening here is that we're energizing the navel center, creating more rhythm. Again, rhythm, we're working on that. Resynchronizing the brain, repatterning the body. Last one on each side. Good. Come to center. Take a moment. Sit back into child's pose. Come close to your breath. Come close to the earth. Feel grounded, steady, and stable. Noticing your breath. What's happening there? Has it become faster? Has it become slower? Tune into all of your sensations. What can you see? What can you hear? What can you taste or smell? What can you feel under your fingertips? Come to presence. Coming back onto hands and knees now, we're going to add on to this first exercise with the arms. So coming back onto your hands and knees, you can also take the, you can take here, this posture, and then let's add on. So extending the right leg out and the left arm forward. So opposite arm and opposite leg. Inhaling, exhaling as you bring it back, and then switch. We're here for a little bit of shorter time. Remember, you can do this on your arm, forearms as well. And if your knees need a little bit of cushioning, remember that you can always fold up your mat so that you're doubling up on your mat in that area. Bring a towel underneath your knees or even a blanket. Last few seconds. Good. Take a deep inhale, come to center. Sit back into child's pose. Take a moment to connect. From here, keeping your legs slightly apart, come back to a straight spine, sitting up tall and straight into rock pose. We're going to use rock pose as our foundation for moving into frog pose. So from here, slide yourself back so that you're lifting up your knees and you're coming onto your toes and onto your fingertips. This is called frog pose. Good. You can bring a block underneath your fingertips if you need a little bit of extra support, or your arms are a little shorter than your legs so that you can reach. And from here, inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the knees, look towards your knees, and as you exhale, come all the way back down into that crouching position. This is 26 at your own pace. Remember, 26 is the maximum, so if you go 15, that's great. If you do 10, that's great. What's important again is that you stay in the spirit and the essence of the movement. And even if you're sitting it out, if you imagine yourself doing it perfectly, you get all the great benefits. And even being here in this circle of protection, practicing with thousands of other people across the world, you have that same experience of being held, supported, nurtured, and contained in your Kundalini Yoga practice. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. Remember, 26 is the number that you're reaching for. If you can get there, great. And if not, do what you can. When you're done 26, please come down to a seated position. And then close your eyes as we wait for everybody to finish. Focus on your heart center. Make your exhalation a little bit longer than your inhalation in order to equalize your breathing. This will slow down your heart rate. This will allow you to come to center a little more quickly. Beautiful. Okay, so make sure that you're comfortable in your cross-legged position. We'll be here and moving for a little bit of time. So again, Vanessa will show you the full extension of this particular part of the Kriya, and Deb will show you the modifications. Extend your arms all the way up and then face the palms to each other. The arms are parallel to each other, so straight up and palms are facing. Now, if you are doing the full extension, open your arms to a 60-degree angle, a V shape, and then exhale quickly and bring it back to the original position. If you're doing the modification, then bend your elbows and you can lower your arms down. Good. What's important here is the breath. So do your best, move at a rapid speed, best you can, or modify and slow it down, or bend your arms. Great. This exercise calms the heart, works on the mental realms as well. Last few rounds, you're doing great. Last two. Last one. Good. Hold your arms up, hold, hold, hold. Take a breath. Exhale, slowly, gracefully lower your fingertips all the way down to the ground. Touch down. Make a connection. Good. Keep sitting in this easy pose. Bring your hands to your knees, palms facing up, first finger and thumb to touch. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. A few moments of self-reflection. Come to presence. Come back to sensation. What can you smell? What can you hear? What can you taste? What can you feel? Breathe deeply, breathe slowly. Let your breath heal you. Inhaling peace. Exhaling peace. Final part of this Kriya is a relaxation. So coming out of your meditation now, wiggle your fingers. Good. And from here, coming down into our relaxation posture, but stay in a cross-legged position. So hold the posture, and Here, Vanessa and Deb will show you by spinning themselves all the way around. So staying in the cross-legged position, gently and gracefully lower yourself all the way down. And then bring your right hand onto the center of your chest, left hand over top. Good. Get close to your heart space. Breathe deeply into your heart, feeling the nurturing and healing protection surrounding you. Know that you've done an excellent thing here in taking care of your well-being, your mental health. And remember that any illness, any disease doesn't belong to us. It's an identity. And an identity can be shed. Stay true to yourself. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Relax your hands down by your sides. Relax your legs all the way out. Take another moment here in your relaxation posture. Let gravity hold you. Relax deeply onto your mat, onto the floor, onto your bed. Relax, relax, relax. Inhale very deeply here. Squeeze your hands into fists, squeeze your toes, and very powerfully through the mouth, let it go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Turn your wrists and your ankles in circles, turn, turn, turn. Go in the opposite direction, turn, turn, turn. Bring your arms up over behind your head, long stretch of the body, stretch. Good, and then rub your hands together, rub, rub, rub. At the same time, rub the bottoms of your feet together. Rub, rub, rub. Place your feet down onto your mat. Rub your hands together double time. And gently place your warm hands over your closed eyes. Float your hands away from your face. Draw your knees to your chest. Gently rock from side to side. And then turn to your right side. Take this position for just a few more moments. And then slowly, gracefully, with control, come all the way up to seated, preparing for our final meditation for today. Get yourself comfortable on your cushion, your block, a blanket, and let's prepare. Let's move on to the meditation now. Extend your right arm out so that your arm or your hand or your wrist is resting on your right knee. Bring the first finger and thumb to touch. Keep the elbow absolutely straight so that you have a triangle that's formed here. With your left hand, draw your left hand up so that the palm is facing your heart space, the middle of your chest, just about 6 inches away from your chest. Use the mantra in English, I am. And then draw your hand a little closer to your heart space, I am. And then extend your arm all the way out to the length of your arm, I am. So let's start at the beginning. 6 inches away, I am. Closer, I am. Further, I am. Together now, I am. 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 Last round. I am. I am. I am. I am. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely, relax your hands down. Here in this meditation, we are summoning the life force and also making a connection between all that is infinite and all that is finite, so that there is a merger. So there's no difference between us and God. God and us, we are one. Place your palms together at the center of your chest. Wishing you all the very best in your healing, and that you come back on a daily basis. Start with 40 days, a 40-day practice of using this meditation and Kriya together in order to help your healing. Sitting up tall and straight. Long Sat, short Nam to end our practice. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Sat Nam. Love to all, light to all, peace to all. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining. My name is Salima, yoga therapist, and I invite you to become a member of the online YogaVision community. Here, when you do your registration, you'll have access to a library of teachings that you probably have never seen before. They don't exist here on YouTube. They are hidden behind a very protective wall, and that will give you access on a monthly basis to unlimited classes. There are over 300 videos in our library, including teachers that you haven't seen here on YouTube. So please go ahead and hit that button, hit the like and subscribe so that you can hear about when our next videos go live. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Sat Nam, my name is Salima, yoga therapist, and lots of love to Vanessa and Deb for demonstrating, and Noribel, who's behind the camera, making sure that we all look good. Sat Nam, bye for now.